Happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Relationship Entertainment TV. I'm your host, Felicia Dortch, with the news you can use and the issue you don't want to miss. So here today, we're going to talk about that darn COVID still causing issues in the home. So we're going to speak about a little bit about finances, but it's going to be different than what you may think. We're going to find a way to pull out some positives with this. So on the news, they're saying that the unemployment is steadily climbing. Here in Texas, our positivity rate is still high. So we are still working from home. Some people cannot work in different places because it's a capacity thing. So they've reduced the number of workers that may be needed. Also, they are trying to figure out ways to increase the unemployment. I believe that they're going to start adding back an extra $300 a week. And for some people that I've spoke to about this, that still just isn't enough for them to take care of what they need to take care of with their family. Because if you think about it, even if you're working from home, some people are still having to maybe pay for daycare if their daycare is open. And some people are having, if they're not in a daycare, they're having to pay someone to watch their children. So you're trying to do everything with your finances on unemployment, which is not very much. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was some ways to make money during COVID. These are the things that they don't really talk about on the news. It's, mostly the negatives about people losing their jobs, losing their income, or trying to find a rent relief, or trying to find ways to make sure that their bills are paid. So the company that I'm going to talk to you about by no means does Relationship Entertainment TV sponsor them, or I'm just giving you an example of a great thing that you could possibly do to make money. So this company is called Arise, and I'm sure there are some people that may be familiar with Arise, but it's a twofold option. With Arise, did you know that you can go in, log in, register for their company, and you can actually work as a customer service agent or sales agent in technology or technical side of it, or even as a sales rep, if I hadn't mentioned that already, sorry. But so with Arise, you go in and you will pick an organization to work with. Now let me break that down. So you would go on arise.com and it'll ask you, do you want to be an agent and work with a call center, or do you want to start a call center? So right now, everyone is working from home. Majority of us are working from home. There are some people that are working outside of the home, but they're not getting enough hours, or they're very scared because, COVID is still around. It's still something that we're battling with, and it seems the numbers are seemingly to steadily climb. So this will give you an opportunity to work for companies such as Comcast, sometimes it's AT&T, the cruise lines, Disney Cruise Lines, some security companies. There are some roadside service companies, and you will set up at home. You do have to have your own laptop and hard cabled Wi-Fi or internet in your home, because you have to be connected with Ethernet cord, and you will take calls. You will register with an agency that's already running, and they'll give you a full list. They'll also give you training. So let's say you logged in as independent rep, or you choose to get on with a company that's already listed there. They'll have some preferred companies, which those companies mean they've been in business for a long time, or they'll have companies that are just starting out, or new call centers. You'll register with them, follow up with the person that owns that company, and they'll walk you through the process. Well, then Comcast will then register you into a class. Some of these classes, there is a cost, because here's the thing, you have to invest in yourself. There are several call centers that they paid for the person to train, and then the person decide that's not what I want to do, so that's lost money for the company. So the classes range anywhere from $19.99 to $100 to take the class. But please understand, these are real jobs. Like, they will really train you. If you're working for Comcast, you will really train with Comcast and learn their software. However, it will be done through a portal, and you'll be sitting in the comfort of your own home, the safety of your own home. And then once you finish the course, some of them have earn while you learn. So let's just say you decide to pay the $40 for the class, for a Comcast class. and you go through the training. And when you get towards phase 3, I believe, then you can start taking live calls and earn while you learn. You're still in training, but you're taking calls and you're earning money. During the training period, I do know you do not get paid for training, okay? So that's one of the negatives to it, because some people saying, well, I'm already not working, then I have to pay for a class. And then while I'm in the class, I'm not earning any money. But look at it this way. When you're hunting for a job with unemployment, you have to log in hours that you're searching for a job, that you're applying for jobs, or that you have a job. So you can log in those hours as actively searching or actively training for that position. If I'm not mistaken, that will qualify. And you'll keep your unemployment until you're actually making money, because you're not making anything as you're training. So you'll still have your money. So once you finish with your training, then you'll get back with the owner of that company, or however they have it set up with their assistant, and you will start getting hours. The way Arise works with any new person, they're only going to release so many hours to you, because they want to see, okay, you did the training, you hung in there, you passed. Now let's see what you're going to do with live calls. You get on the live calls, you may get anywhere between 10 to 20 hours, possibly a week. And again, you still can keep your unemployment, because you're only going to log in the hours that you're actually working. If you're only working 10 hours, then I do not think that unemployment will stop because you're working 10 hours. Because 10 hours can't feed anyone. Okay, so as you get high scores, because they will evaluate your calls. I do believe Comcast is their calls have to be rated at 90% and above of accuracy, meaning that you are thoroughly explaining to the customer, you're helping them solve the problem, and you didn't have to escalate the call. You didn't have to send it to a manager or someone above you. Okay, and as you progress through the program or working for them, the better you do, the more hours you will receive. You eventually get up to 40 hours. And I believe with the state of Texas, anything over 32 hours is considered full time. So if you just keep working it, then they'll start to reduce your unemployment, but you're making the money. So it's going to equal out. Okay. Now, you remember at the very beginning of this video, I told you that there were two folds to it. With the same company, if you got on there and decided, I don't really want to work for someone else, I think I want to try my luck as an entrepreneur, they have an option for you to open your own call center. And I know this is like, oh my God, I can open a business just like that. Yes, you absolutely can. And it's very, very easy. All you have to do is get an EIN number, decide on your company's name, and follow the prompts in Arise.com. Okay? You're going to follow everything they tell you to do, input it in, get your business bank account, and within 30 minutes to an hour, or maybe even a full day, if you can't get online and apply for a business account, you will have a full business that you can work from home. So within your business, you still have the same abilities as an independent person coming on to just join your call center. You can work for yourself. You still go through Comcast. You still go through the training or whichever company you choose. Because when you log into the database, it's going to give you probably 6 to 10 different jobs that you can log in and work with. I know some people that have worked with 2 at a time. So you may get between $9 to $20 an hour. At one time we had Airbnb on there and they were paying $19 an hour. So there are some really good positions on there. So let's say you get on, you log on, you create your own call center, then you have the ability to work for yourself. And just an example, you post on Facebook, hey guys, I got this new call center. You can work for this company, or that company. And people start hitting your inbox. Well, now you have to set up an application process for them. Explain the process to them about how they log on, join your call center, because you'll be given a code for your call center, and they join your call center, and now they're working for you. So now you're making this, let's say you work for Airbnb and you're making $19 an hour, and then you got 10 of your friends or 10 people that decided to come in your inbox about your opportunity. They're each making money. So now your company's making money, they're making money, and it just keeps going on like that. I have a cousin that has been doing this for years, and she has done very well with her own call center. I have another cousin that's been doing this, working with different call centers, and she's been working with 2 or 3 at a time. So she's probably making every bit of $25 to $30 an hour. And the greatest part of all of this, you can really choose how often you want to work. You can choose the amount of hours. If you want to push for 40 hours, then you tell them your goal is 40 hours. And trust me, they will, if you're a great candidate and you're doing very good work and your call scores are up, they're going to give you the hours. Okay? So these are some of the things that you can do with this company. And again, I'm not a sponsor for that company. I'm not an ambassador for that company, and neither is Relationship Entertainment TV. These are just some options that I thought of that I would bring on today to say that not all is lost. There are opportunities to work from home. There are opportunities to bring in income. Even if you log into a company and the only one on there is making $12 an hour, then why not start a call center, work for yourself, and bring on other people? I actually created a call center just to walk through the process. And within 10 minutes, I figured out 5 ways to create my training manual, how to get people engaged, how to market it. And you may say, well, I have no interest in opening my own call center. Well, when you log in, the option is still there. You still have the ability to just log in and work for a different call center. You know, and let's say you log in with that call center and maybe you're not working well with the person that owns it. Then you are free to move on to the next call center. They are very engaged. They walk you through the training. There's so many different videos on there that shows you how to open a call center, how to run the call center, what documents you may need, how to structure it. And they start you off with new call center owner, watch this video, and it continues from there. New rep, watch this video, and it continues from there. So again, these are just some things that you can do. There are some other companies out there. I think one of them is called Alorica. I think you can work from home with that one as well. But this one I wanted to specifically touch on because it gives you the option to open your own business in a matter of minutes. You know, and mostly everyone has had some type of customer service background or speaking to customers, speaking to people. So it's very easy. You can choose to sell a product like Disney. You may be upselling a cruise, or a product like Comcast. When you call and have problems with your cable, they may be talking to you. Even Domino's, sitting at home taking orders. Next time you order a pizza, I want you to pay attention to the background because those people are sitting at home. Or how about the doctor's office? When you call to make an appointment, the funniest thing happened to me. I called and I made an appointment. Sound like it was so busy in this doctor's office. I got to the doctor and there's only one person in there. Now you can't tell me that that one person is answering phones, rooming patients, taking care of billing. You get my point. They are literally not working in the office. These are people that are at home. So why not let it be you? In this season that we're in, this COVID season that we're in, it's giving you the ability to step back and say, what exactly do I want out of this situation? You know, instead of looking at the negative side to it, that my income has been reduced or my hours have been reduced, try looking at it as, what can I do to move forward? What type of business can I open? And I know there are tons that I could have mentioned, but again, I mentioned that one because it gives you the ability to work with a company that's backing you. You're not pulling everything out for yourself. You're not having to find the training or negotiate the relationships with these major companies. It's right there for you. These are some great opportunities. So I hope this was very helpful to you. Please tune in again on Thursday with Relationship Entertainment TV. I'm your host, Felicia Dortch, with the news you can use and the issue you don't want to miss.